Okay, what's going on, everybody? What is up? Hello, everyone. Good morning. If it is indeed morning for you, it is for me. I'm gonna have to get used to that, saying good morning on my first stream, because a lot of the times I wouldn't. Because my previous, earlier streams used to start around 11:30. Sometimes I wouldn't even start talking until it was almost noon. But things are changing for the better, in my opinion. Lots of people seem to agree with me, especially based off the feedback that I received yesterday. So welcome, everyone. How are you today? Hello, hello. So today is Tuesday, April 3rd, 2018. How are you? I hope that I find you well today, and I hope that you guys enjoy today's fun gameplay streams. Thank you, JP, for reminding me to record the pre-stream today. Yeah, that was pretty interesting yesterday. I did this nice lengthy pre-stream welcoming everyone to the earlier streams and getting a lot of information out there about sub goals for the month and the like, and then I frigging forgot to record it. I forgot to record it, right? So, all that being said, guys, hello, welcome. Hello, hello. Fun day today. Another day. A full day of new gameplay streaming for you coming up. Continuing on with this week's new releases. So we got Far Cry 5 continuing on this first earlier stream. Longer stream as well. And then later tonight we got more Ni no Kuni 2. I'd like to thank you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, DSP Archives, you're right. There was a pre-stream, but I guess OBS screwed up yesterday. Yeah, it was weird because it did record a pre-stream, but it wasn't the full pre-stream. Something went wrong. I don't know what happened. Very weird. I'll have to keep an eye on that, because the thing is, it's never happened before. Like, I've never been recording with OBS, and then it just stopped in the middle. Very weird, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. But, anyway, let's just get to the subject, folks, since today I am recording a pre-stream, and hopefully it records the whole damn thing. So, 2 streams today, but they are earlier, as you know. Starting this week, all my streams are an hour and 15 minutes earlier. Undoubtedly, we're going to have lower attendance at the beginning of the streams until people get into the groove of things. It happened yesterday, and it looks like it's happening again today. I'm certainly okay with that, as long as, people are finally getting used to stuff. We do have some big new releases coming out soon, and I wouldn't want people to miss out on the streams because they weren't aware of the time changes that I'm doing. So, first stream, 10:15 a.m., and the goal here is to do a pre-stream and end it by roughly around 11 a.m., all right? Maybe it can go a little longer if we need to for shout-outs or whatever, but the goal is to try to end pre-stream roughly around 11-ish so that I can begin gameplay. And get around 4 to 4.5 hours of gameplay in every stream, all right? Tonight, the Ni no Kuni stream will begin at 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, all right? So earlier than it used to be. Last night's Ni no Kuni stream went really well. Ended up getting in about 2 to 2.5 hours of gameplay. The way I'm doing these streams, it's actually allowing me to get slightly more gameplay in, too, as long as nothing goes wrong. So that's a good thing, too. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's on the agenda? What's on the docket? Well, in Far Cry 5 right now, we are in the Faith Seed region. Faith Seed is the leader of the region. And as we found out yesterday, it's highly focused on the drug, the hallucinogenic drug Bliss. Lots of the followers and enemies in the area are basically high on the drug and turn into almost zombie-like creatures. Been having a lot of fun in the region, although it's funny because unlike what I did with the first region, the John Seed region, I decided let's just do all the missions, but forego the main story/contact missions. All right, like let's not help the people who can become our followers. Instead, let's just do everything else. And I've almost maxed the region. Like, I'm more than 3/4 through the region just by liberating the bases and doing, random rescues and the like. So it's kind of weird because when I did the John Seed region, the first region, I did help out those contacts and it ended up taking like a ridiculous amount of time. You know, it took me, what, 10 hours or more just to beat the first region of the game. This second region I played for 4 hours. I'm almost done with it. So it's kind of weird in that regard. It seems like if you don't do the follower missions in the game, you can basically coast through the game at like turbo speed. But I am going to do them. So today I'm going to try to, you know, finish up the region, rescue the followers, do all that. And, you know, we'll see how long it takes. Maybe I'll finish up Faith's region today and we'll be moving on to the third and final one, which I believe is Joseph. We'll find out. We'll see. But I'm still liking the game a lot. Okay. I'm still having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are still enjoying the playthrough. All right. And thanks for being here. All right. Now tonight, more Ni no Kuni 2. If you've been following along that playthrough, I've now arrived at Broadleaf. It's the third major civilization in the game. It's very different than the others. This one's all based on science and technology. And they're actually, for those who've been watching the playthrough and you're like, man, the game's too easy. The game's too easy. It's not fun to watch Phil play it because it's too easy. There's been a huge difficulty spike. Like, the level of monsters and the challenge has been upped dramatically in this new region. I think they did it on purpose to try to convince you to go do side content, which I've been doing all along. So, in truth, I haven't necessarily hit a wall, but it is much more challenging now. So that being said, you know, it's been a fun playthrough, and I hope you guys will join me later tonight for more of that. All right? Sound good? All right. So let's talk about a few issues, everybody. Let's get a few things out there into the air, clear them up for everyone. I talked about some of this on stream last night, but I want to make sure that it is abundantly clear for everyone who attends my streams what's going on. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware, this stream is under massive scrutiny at all times. All right? No lie, no exaggeration. There are people who are just sitting and micromanaging, watching every moment of the stream, trying to find things that are going on that may be considered against Twitch's terms of service. You know, and to my extent of what I can do to control the stream, you know, I've done as much as I can. You know, I'm keeping myself under control, focusing positively on the games I'm playing, trying to interact with you guys positively and just have fun with the streams, which is what Twitch is all about. But sometimes, in particular, when I am busy with, you know, a challenging part of a game or doing something in a game where I'm not particularly looking at a stream chat for an elongated part of time, sometimes things can get derailed to get out of hand. Now, I've said this several times over the past, you know, week. I'm playing a game and I look down, you guys are talking about something completely different, nothing to do with the game. And that's okay. But, you know, in general, you basically don't want to bring the stream chat somewhere completely unrelated. I'll give you some examples. Politics, religion, sexual content. These are things that are generally frowned upon by a general discussion level audience. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I actually don't like it when you guys start talking about politics. I just don't. Because I'll look down the stream chat and we got people talking about politics in the U.S., politics in Europe, and I'm like, this is a discussion I'm not gonna participate in, because I'm not going to polarize my audience. Because some people believe some things, some people believe the other, and sadly, politics is a line of discussion where a lot of people are not open-minded. They believe one thing is right, and if anything is discussed of anything else, it turns them off. They get angry. And the bottom line is, guys, people don't come to my gameplay streams, number one, to talk about politics, or they shouldn't, because that's not what they're about. Number two, to discuss religion, because again, that's not what these streams are about. And number three, to have sexual kind of discussions in the stream chat, all right? It's that simple. Those three things are kind of the holy trinity of taboos. I guess you call them the unholy trinity of taboos, that are pretty much not things that are going to fly in a Twitch stream chat. People are coming here to watch a video game, watch me play the video game, have fun, you know, enjoying watching me play, and then maybe have some fun interactivity with others in the stream chat or with me. They're not coming to have these things happen. All right. Now, you may think, all right, or let me put it this way. Let me rephrase. Not you may think, but some people, of course, who are trying to get me banned from Twitch, all right, who hate my guts for various reasons, most of which are completely illegitimate. I mean, maybe there's one person out there who, like, in 2003, I kicked them in the nuts in real life or something, and they really hate my guts. But outside of that, the vast majority of people on the internet who don't like me are for real, just nonsensical reasons. But I digress. they're trying to get me banned from Twitch. And so what they're trying to do is they look at, I'm playing a game. It's obvious I'm focused on the game and having fun with the game. And then they look, oh, look what happened in the stream chat when Phil was playing the game. This person said this ridiculous thing and then 3 other people participated in it. Oh, this is horrible. Like, come on. You gotta be stupid. All right? That's not how Twitch works. Twitch is not going to ban a streamer because out of nowhere, a few people, a small group of people, decided to begin a discussion that maybe is not appropriate per Twitch chat, all right? It would be one thing if I stopped the game or I participated in this discussion myself and propagated it. But everyone knows I don't like these kind of discussions in my stream chat, all right? Now, in particular, as I've said, you guys know I don't want to talk about politics, religion, and there shouldn't be any kind of sexual, major discussion in the chat. And it's ridiculous because sometimes I look down, people are like, oh my God, this is my girlfriend and sex and blah, blah, blah. I start talking about porn stars and shit. I don't care about any of that stuff, and it really shouldn't be in my stream chat. I wish I had more control over it, but it's not that. My job is not to sit here and moderate the chat. My job is to play a game and put on an entertaining stream, all right? And if there's serious concerns or issues that happen, and people bring them to my attention, then I'll address them. And I did. I addressed this last night, in particular, the 3 individuals who were involved in this discussion yesterday that happened on my stream were here, and they heard what I said, and they said, okay, we all apologize, it won't happen again. All right? And you guys know who you are. So it's very simple. All right? It's very simple. If I see it again, if I personally see it again, I'm going to take care of it, meaning people are going to get timed out or banned. It's that simple. If I see any kind of illicit behavior being perpetrated by a moderator of mine, you're going to lose your modship. And, you're under the same rules and regulations as everyone else in the stream chat. Just because you're a moderator doesn't put you above everybody else. You're going to lose your modship. You're going to get timed out or banned. It's that simple. I'm not going to lose my ability to stream on Twitch. I'm not going to lose my ability to make a living on the internet live streaming fun gameplay because a few people think that this is their private chat room to do stupid things. All right, it's not. It's mine. Let's make this very abundantly clear, just like I did the day when I started streaming on Twitch in 2013. This stream is the United States of Phil. This is my stream, not yours, not the viewers. It's mine. And therefore, anything that happens on it within reason, is going to be held against me, not against you, against me. So if I see nasty stuff and stupid stuff that has nothing to do with anything going on in the chat, I am going to lay down the law. It's that simple. All right. So people need to relax. People need to stop with the nonsense. All right. And they know who they are. And people know, the bottom line is it's common sense. You know when you're doing stuff like this that it shouldn't be happening and it's not allowed. All right. The problem is I can't just stop it from I'm not psychic. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have mind control powers where I can reach into your heads and stop stuff like this from happening. Okay. I don't want to have mind control powers. Like I said, my job is really to put on an entertaining stream for you guys on a daily basis, period. And to make sure that hopefully through the rules that I've created and through the moderation staff that I have promoted to do that this is a safe environment for everyone. All right. So that is what I'm trying to do. And understand very simply, all right, it's, this is not a place where you could come in and just say whatever you want. It's not, it can't be, it's just simply put, it can't be. Because when you've got people who are massively scrutinizing something like they are my streams to try to get me banned off Twitch, it just can't have people coming in and saying ridiculous things and starting arguments and turning people off. And like in particular, apparently someone had reported what was going on in the stream chat and Twitch staff came in and looked at it and realized, all right, well, Phil's not participating in this at all. He's playing the game. He's distracted. So this is something going on, outside of the realm of what Phil's responsible for. So that's a good thing that they recognize that. But in particular, when you've got Twitch staff coming in to see what's going on in a stream, it's not usually good. I mean, there's some exceptions. There's a one or two guys who are actually fans of mine who come in and will watch my stuff from time to time and, probably look for moderation purposes. They review the stream or whatever. But in general, I mean, you guys knew what was going on when Twitch chat moderation or Twitch moderators came in here and, let's all just use common sense. I mean, that's really what it's all about. Use your common sense. And, you know better. People who participate in that kind of stuff, you know better than to derail this chat. This should be a chat about gaming and gameplay. And yeah, you could talk about other stuff, pop culture and, other things. But in general, how am I going to interact with you guys, right? How am I supposed to interact when you're purposely derailing chat to topics that you know I'm not going to talk about, right? So I'm just not going to put up with it anymore. I'm laying down the law. And if I see stuff happen, it's that simple. You're getting das Boot. All right. And of course there are people, is Phil going to get held accountable for what happened in stream chat? I certainly hope not, because I didn't participate in it and I had nothing to do with it. I don't agree with it. And as I just said, I'm going to, if I see it, I'm going to take care of it. The thing is, I didn't see it. I was in the middle of a big action-based segment of Far Cry 5 yesterday. I wasn't looking at stream chat. I can't look at stream chat 100% of the time. It's impossible. I can't have eyeballs on a laptop and on the game at the same time. It's just not possible. So I would hope that it's just something that's, they looked at it. Because the thing is, I didn't hear anything yet. So you would think, they probably came in, saw that it was something Phil had nothing to do with. And, that's it. But, it is what it is. And, hopefully you guys learn. All right. The other thing is, not even with me, but just in general, you guys have to realize that these Twitch terms of service apply to you. It's not just these changes to the terms of service aren't just for me. They're for you too. So chances are, you're going to get in trouble. You could get your account suspended or banned completely for your behavior here in stream chat. I mean, the new terms of service say for your behavior outside of stream chat. There's, let's talk. I mean, real talk. Viking, right? Got banned a couple months ago completely from Twitch for stuff pretty much he didn't even do here. From what I'm to understand, I guess what happened was people had accumulated things he had done on the internet in regards to people who maybe sometimes interact with him on here on Twitch. But they accumulated a mass of stuff, interactions he had, and submitted them to Twitch saying, look at all these negative, interactions he's had with people. And Twitch decided to permanently ban his account, right? So Vidar Viking is gone from Twitch, and, that's a bad situation where did he do anything wrong on Twitch? No, he didn't. Not really. That I saw anyway. I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe there was something that did happen behind the scenes that I'm not aware of. But from my understanding, he didn't really do anything negatively much on Twitch. It was just stuff people had accumulated. Now, imagine if that could happen. What could happen if you're having these kind of discussions in a Twitch chat? You're going to end up getting banned too, So I certainly don't want you guys getting, banned permanently from Twitch for some silly nonsense you're saying in a stream chat. Just wise up. It's that simple. We could certainly all have fun on my gameplay streams without the kind of nonsense that happened here yesterday. And that happens from time to time. Again, there's no reason for politics, religion, or sexual content, all right, to become a mainstream discussion in my stream chat, all right? Jokes aside, because every once in a while someone will throw a joke out. That's okay. But I don't want people to think that, I'm just going to derail the chat and talk about this. Dude, there's a game going on. Why are you even on the stream if your whole purpose was to come and talk about something completely different? You're in the wrong place. All right? So that being said, guys, just laying down the law. All right? It's that simple. And please be respectful of the rule. I mean, the rules have always been there. And just because a moderator has a lapse in judgment, doesn't mean that the rules don't apply. They very much do. And I need you guys to abide by them. All right? So please, be more careful what you say. Be aware of what's going on. Like I said, there's always going to be people watching us, micromanaging every moment of the stream. Wow, did something happen here that I can report fail for? Because they have no lives. All right? So you just got to be aware of everything that's going on. All right? Okay? Sound good? Fair enough? Got out of the way. Can we now move on with normal life? All right, good, because I really don't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it to begin with. I want to play games and have fun. I don't care about this dumb shit. This is kiddie shit. I'm 35 years old. I'm about to be 36 this Friday. I don't care about this stuff. That's why I don't participate in it. This is ridiculous to me that I even have to bring it up. So please, wise up. All right. All right, folks. So, a few things to talk about. It is a new month. That means we have new subscriber goals for the channel. Subscriber goal number 1, 450. By the way, we're at 431 now. So we're already in an amazingly great position to hit the first subscriber goal. Why did I make it so low? Very simple, because I wanted to hit it. We got a couple months here where we haven't hit subscriber goals, and I know it can get disheartening. You know, the bottom line is we had overly inflated subscriber numbers back in January, and then as we finally saw the channel level out, we realized, okay, in general, the channel is going to have between 400 and 450 subs on average on any day, any given day. So if I'm going to have subscriber goals, I should base them around that number, not around some exorbitant, oh, can we hit 550 subs? You know, but I didn't know that. We didn't really realistically know what the average number of subs would be after all the gifted subs expired. Now we know. All right. So, ladies and gents, so first subscriber goal, 450 subs. If we hit it, which, you know, being only 19 subs away, it's a pretty much, you know, close to a guarantee that we will this month. Patrons Choice Playthrough comes back. Patrons will be nominating and voting games that will become a playthrough, a downtime playthrough for the times when I don't have, like right now, Far Cry 5 and Ni no Kuni, 2 new games taking up all my time. That doesn't happen all the time. A lot of the times I have 1 new game I'm playing and then I'm doing downtime stuff. So this will determine what that game may be. Hint, hint. Now would be a good time if you want to check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil. Because if you pledge $5 or more to that, all right, this month, you'll be in the group of people who in May will be nominating and voting on what game will become the Patron's Choice Playthrough. So just a hint, since it looks very likely we're going to be hitting the subscriber goal and we're going to be doing a Patron's Choice Playthrough, this may be a month you want to pledge to my Patreon so you can be a part of that, okay? Okay, so that's the first level sub goal. Second level sub goal, 475 subs. If we hit that, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do something special. My idea was to maybe do another kind of one-off fun DSP Tries It video like I did back in January with the Wax Vac or those fidget spinners. All right. But that being said, people may have better ideas. So far, I haven't heard one. The only other idea I've had is Cooking with the King. But I'm honestly, quite frankly, not willing to start an entire new video series based off of, 25 subscribers. Just to be real talk with you guys, it's a lot of work to try to schedule in. Oh, now I got to have the camera ready. I got to get up earlier, film every stage of a meal being made, and, create a whole new video series with editing and everything. If I'm going to do that, it's got to be a goal as like something, a reward for something really nice. Like, let's say, I don't know, let's say we hit like 500 subs this month. Then maybe that would be the goal for maybe 500 subs. But for 475, maybe just do something fun, like a quick DSP Tries It video or something like that is kind of what I'm leaning toward. All right. But if you guys have any better ideas, let me know. All right. Be sure, feel free. I'm all ears, and I'm very willing to hear your input on what you'd like to see as a reward for, hitting a certain number of subscribers on the channel. Okay. So there you go. 450, 475. If we hit 475, then we'll discuss 500. Maybe it'll be the return of Cooking with the King or the new show, whatever it may be. Sound good? Okay. So there you go. Also, guys, hope you've been enjoying the birthday decorations and festive atmosphere of my streams so far this week. Both Sunday, Monday went down pretty much without a hitch. Everyone enjoyed it. If you do cheer, sub, or tip, and I give you a shout out, I'll be doing more festive celebration like this. To celebrate my birthday week. My birthday is this Friday, and I am live streaming every single day this week up to then, including then. You'll see birthday decorations in the background. So far, so good. We've had a couple Scrooges, a couple Grinches. I say that because they're basically people who, whenever someone's festive for a holiday, they get, why is Phil being so festive all week? It's just his birthday, and he's an adult, and he's celebrating his birthday. Well, gee, maybe I just want to spruce up the streams and do something different and fun. People really enjoyed in December, when I did a whole month of Christmas. And people said the same thing. Yeah, right, still doing Christmas all month. Yeah. And I just don't understand that. I really don't. I don't understand that attitude. Like, if it's fun, if it doesn't hurt anything, and if people are enjoying it, why are you going to complain, right? So I've been liking it. In general, the viewership seems to have liked the decorations and, the stuff going on. So, going to keep it up all week. All right? Going to keep it up all week. All building to this Friday. So, the schedule for this week, Far Cry 5 on my early stream, and then Ni no Kuni 2 later stream on all this week, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then Friday, for my birthday in general, we're doing a special day where it's going to be Ultra Street Fighter 2 on my first gameplay stream, and PUBG, yes, the return of PUBG on my late stream, being so that I can pretty much have a really fun interactive day with you guys. You know, those games allow me to interact way more with you than, say, you know, a narrative-based game like Far Cry or whatever. So, that's why. Excuse me, that's why we're doing it like that. So it should be fun, all right? Should be a fun week. I hope you guys will join me all week if you can. All right, very quickly with plugs, I already mentioned Patreon, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. It helps me out, earns you certain perks for your contributions, and in particular this month, if you pledge $5 or more, being that it looks like we'll probably hit the sub goal for Patron's Choice, it may be the month you may want to participate in that to be a part of that, okay? Just throwing that out there. There's also my Teespring, where if you buy anything from my Teespring shop, I get a pretty sizable commission from every sale. Helps me out. By the way, I should bring this up. I'm going to check on it right now. Apparently, there's something wrong with my Teespring app. And what I mean by that is I have an app that is supposed to show Teespring sales, and it's not working properly. Because I know for a fact someone bought something yesterday, and then I went and checked on the Teespring website, and it 100% said, yes, a sale has gone through. And I was like, awesome. Someone bought something for, you know, it's been dead for a while. It's cool to see that someone finally, you know, bought something. And then I look at it, and I look at the app doesn't even work. It says 0 sales. So I'm like, geez, I've been saying for weeks no one bought anything, when in reality a couple people did. But it just didn't show in my app, so I've been like, oh, man, sales are down, you know, no one's buying nothing. I was wrong. It's the stupid app just isn't working. Stupid thing. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, Teespring, check it out. The link's been here on pre-stream all day on your screen. Not going to read that out. But, in particular, guys, if you want a shout-out during the streams, you can cheer, sub, or tip. If you do that, I'll give you a verbal shout-out during the streams. All right, it's a great way to have interactivity and fun during these gameplay streams. If you cheer 50 bits or more, subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or tip me $5 or more, you'll actually get an on-screen, an actual on-screen thank you animation made by chat moderator Popsicola. So, please consider it, and if you do it, thank you very much. You know, appreciate any contributions people lend during the streams, and I love the interactions. You know, the shout-outs that I get to give you guys are usually, in general, pretty fun. Of course, please, if you're going to do anything like that, please keep your shout-out messages concise, as short as possible, so that we can do a quick shout-out and I can respond rather than me reading paragraphs of information. In particular, there's 1 or 2 people who technically try to give giant messages every time, and if you keep it shorter, it would definitely be a better idea, all right? Last but not least, guys, if you are going to contribute, all right, and you're really looking to help me out right now, the best way you could do that, all right, the absolute best way you could do it, very simply put, is tipping me. Reason being, the tax situation that I have coming up, in particular, one payment looks like it's going to be due on like April 17th, another by the end of the month, and then I'm also supposed to find out about my state taxes this month. So there's a lot going on, all right? In particular, I've raised as much money as I can up to now, but I know it's not going to be enough. So anything you could do tip-wise is going to help me, because tips I get right away, and I can put those straight to the taxes. How do you tip? Number 1, if you look below my stream, there's a grid of information, including the stream rules, which I very strongly recommend you read. But there's a section that says tips. If you click on that, it takes you to the tips page. And on my tips page, you can either leave an anonymous tip, or you can leave a name and a message if you would like a shout-out. If you can't see that grid of information I just mentioned, then instead type !tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up the chat command, and you'll have a link you can click on to take you to my tips page as well. Anything you contribute via tips goes straight to my taxes, guys. So anything you can contribute greatly helps. In particular, you know, this week I'm continuing with Far Cry and Ni no Kuni, but I'm looking to turn my actual birthday, Friday, into a stream where hopefully we can get a lot of people, you know, motivated to interact with tips in particular, and it'll help out the situation. All right. All right. So, ladies and gents, let's do shout-outs. All right? Let's do some shout-outs for people who've already contributed, and then it's time to start. Sound good? All righty then. Scroll all the way down here. So first of all, a few people contributed overnight, which is very much appreciated. We had Golden Colts did a 1,055-bit cheer, and in particular, Golden Colts is the person who did buy something from Teespring yesterday, and he even said in his cheer here, I got the email confirmation for my Teespring order. Maybe it's delayed on the operator's end. And it's not delayed. I just think their app isn't working anymore for whatever reason. Because it says 0 sales on the app, like I said, but I went to their website and it said, yes, I got a sale. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I got to uninstall and reinstall their app. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't seem to be working very well anymore. But thank you very much, Golden Colts, for the cheer. I appreciate that. Shout out to Vic Wraith, who subscribed to the channel, as well as Not Layla Noir, who subscribed to the channel. So thank you to both of you for your subscriptions overnight. Appreciate that. King Swaggins cheered overnight, and he said, man, they released even more God of War gameplay. At this rate, they might as well just release the whole game. I feel like I've seen the whole game by now. I'm not going to be watching any more gameplay so I can get hyped back for the actual release. This is something that I criticized on Twitter a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, you know, they really, at this point, are trying so hard to sell games that every media, I was like, 30-minute blowout expose. Look at all this amazing gameplay from the game. Like, wait a minute. Why do I want that? Why do I want to go to your website and see like an hour of content out of a game I'm going to buy in less than 3 weeks, right? If you've already seen all the big epic things of the game, then why are you even going to play it, you know? It's one thing if, okay, I saw a trailer for it. All right. I saw a 5 to 10 minute maybe playable demo. Now, here's an exclusive 35 minutes of in-game, you know, gameplay, including all cutscenes and plot reveals. Like, what? Why do I want to see that? I swear we're in this weird internet culture now where people, why are you even buying the game then? If you just want to watch the whole game, all right. So stupid. If you just want to watch the whole game ahead of time, what, are you even going to buy it? You know what I mean? It just blows me away because, you know, it's very hard for me as an internet content creator, a streamer and a YouTuber, someone who's done this for 10 years. It's hard for me to judge how much is too much. So, unlike all of you, I like to watch E3 coverage. I like to watch trailers that go on social media. But I try generally to stay away from anything that may delve into the realm of too much spoilerish. Because if I play a game, I want those things to genuinely be exciting for me when I first find them out. Like, for example, I remember when I was playing Uncharted 4, I was like, whoa, Nathan Drake's brother's in this? That's cool. And everyone's like, this was revealed 8 months ago, Phil. You're way behind the curve. Like, wait, well, no. I just didn't spoil myself. You know, I didn't want that's a cool twist. A new character being introduced to a franchise. For me, it's a really awesome. Why would I want to spoil that? But so many people do. I just don't understand it. I've no lie, guys. Outside of the gameplay that was shown at E3 last year, and maybe one quick gameplay trailer, I have purposely not seen anything about God of War. I don't want to be spoiled, you know? Now, I've heard some things, like I read the developer said this game will be open world. You can wander from region to region in any order. It's kind of like riding a virtual tour bus throughout the world where every region is different. And, you know, you got to have different combat styles, different enemy types for each region and stuff. And I was like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, sounds like an open world RPG. Almost sounds like kind of Dark Souls in a way. And that's cool. But I don't need to see someone then run through the game in 2 hours and show me everything in the game. See what I mean? So, you know, purposely, I stay away from that kind of stuff. I don't agree with people who run out there and need every big piece of tidbit of information about a game before the game's even out. I think that spoils the game. But maybe that's just me. You know, I like to enjoy games at face value for the first time genuinely when I'm playing them. I don't like to play a game that I've seen someone else already play or whatever. I like to do it, you know, an honest kind of reactions kind of style whenever I play a game and do things for the first time. So, all right. Shout out to Level Up Gamer, who cheered and said, what system are you getting Street Fighter AE on? Well, first of all, I don't even think it's called AE. I think, isn't it Anniversary Collection? Because the reason you got to be careful here, AE is Anniversary Edition. All right. Anniversary Edition was a game released 10 years ago. It was 2008. It was Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. And what it was an amalgamation of all of the different various versions of Street Fighter Actually, I take that back. It was more. It was 15 years ago, wasn't it? Because 10 years ago was 2008. No, it wasn't. When the hell did they release this fucking game? It wasn't 15 years ago, but it wasn't 10 years ago. I don't even know when it was. I think it was like 2006 or something like that. So I don't even know what the fucking anniversary was then. But anyway, there's already an anniversary edition. So it wouldn't be called that. I think they're calling it Anniversary Collection. All right. But that being said, by default, I'm getting it for the PlayStation 4. That's the default system I get everything for. It's the system that has the highest player base. You may not believe it. It's true. Sorry. Out there are way more people who own PS4 than own Xbox One. And actively, any multiplayer game that's on both systems always has a bigger player base on PS4. It's just that simple. It's a fact. All right. But that being said, I know that there is a group of people who watch my content who only have Xbox or Xbox One. They don't have PS4. So what I'll do is I will get the game initially for PS4. All right. I will play the game initially for PS4. If the game is a hit, if the online connectivity is good, if, you know, after playing it for a bit, people are really enjoying my coverage of the game and want to see me continue, and maybe we'll do more in-depth coverage to the point where, man, I would like to see Phil play people on Xbox One as well. I would consider getting it for Xbox One as well. But I'm not going to buy it for both systems at launch, especially not knowing if the game's even going to be worth the crap. I mean, we know Capcom's track record here. You know, sometimes they can do real well, and sometimes they do absolutely terribly. So imagine buying 2 copies of the game and then going to play it, and the online play is just as bad as it is in Ultra Street Fighter 2. Like, that would be nightmare scenario, right? So I'm not going to do that. What I'll do is I'll get it for PS4, play it for a bit, play it by ear. People really enjoy the coverage I'm doing and want to see me play it on another console. I will consider doing it, but only in that situation. All right, there you go. Hunting Hell Games cheered and said, time to detox after 5 days of drinking by Hello Philly. Good Lord. 5 straight days of drinking is not good for you, man. I know you may be young and think you're invincible. You are very much not. All right. It will catch up to you later on in life if you do things like this. I'm not saying that it's not okay to just go out and have fun every once in a while. 5 straight days does not sound like every once in a while to me. You may want to cut back on that. I'm just recommending that, okay? Mungo did a 100-bit cheer and then criticized my pre-stream time. Gee, thanks a lot. Really appreciate that. You know, it's not like I had anything important to talk about on pre-stream today. You know, yesterday my pre-stream was like, you know, I think it was only like not even 20 minutes long. But no one brings that up. They only bring up the fact that I had something important to talk about today. So let's criticize. Great. Aussie Sly, 47 Adam did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Aussie. Arctic Surface did a 25-bit cheer and said, Phil, are you going to be playing City of Brass, the game from the developers of BioShock, first-person hack and slash roguelike Arabian Nights theme game that's coming out for the May? I never even heard of it. This is the first I've even heard of it. I know there's nothing really in early May. So if that's a game people want to see me play, I would play it. If it's from the makers of BioShock, you would think it would be good. Then again, who from BioShock made this game? That's the question. Because remember, the people who made BioShock all broke up. That studio doesn't really exist anymore. They all kind of moved on to other stuff. So, I would consider it. It's something that people seem to think is interesting and that, you know, would make a fun playthrough or a stream for me. I would consider playing it. So, thanks for letting me know. That's early May, City of Brass. Okay. Because right now there's nothing in early May, so maybe it's a good way to start the month, I guess. All right. And then Mungo does another 100-bit cheer to again criticize the length of my pre-streams, like we didn't get it the first time. Talk about beating the dead horse. Thanks, Mungo. Anyway, all right, let's continue. Level Up Gamer did a 25-bit cheer. As I was thinking about PS4, I was also considering the Switch if they had planned. Dude, do not get it on Switch. Straight up, Level Up Gamer, I'm going to be very honest with you. Do not get the Street Fighter Collection on Switch if you can help it. The reason being, most people who use the Switch use wireless internet. Okay? Why? Because it has built-in wireless, doesn't even have a port for Ethernet. Alright? You need to buy an adapter to even use it. And the bottom line is, playing a competitive fighting game online using wireless, you might as well play it in a bucket of molasses. It naturally creates tons of lag. All right. We know firsthand from Ultra Street Fighter 2, it's not a good situation at all. It's very bad in that case. To the point where I strongly have to recommend that if you can get it on PS4 or Xbox One and play it with a connected Ethernet connection, do that. Because what's going to happen is, I'm not saying there won't be people playing on Switch. There will, trust me. Ultra Street Fighter 2 was a huge seller last year for the Switch. But you're going to get lag-ass connections. You're going to have people dropping. It's going to be bad. Compared to other consoles, you're going to have, in general, not that good of a time. And I definitely wouldn't want to see people buy the game, I'll get all hyped for it, and then go to play it and be so disappointed. All right. Now, if all you have is a Switch, then by all means get the game. All right. By all means. If it's the only method by which you can get it, certainly partake in it. If anything, we saw with Ultra Street Fighter 2 that the game can run well on the Switch. It's not like the game runs like shit. It doesn't. It runs great. It's that most people are using wireless, that the internet connection is so bad. All right. All right, there you go. Shout out to King Swaggins, who cheered. He says, Mad Max is the next free game for PS Plus. Never played it, might play it now. Yeah, you know what? Mad Max was a game that for a lot of people went right under the radar. It did. It's a game where, in general, it combines gameplay elements from various games for a pretty original concept. You got open world exploration, and you've got hand-to-hand melee combat with also third-person shooter gunplay, but you've also got driving and vehicle building and customization aspects. It really was a unique game. But in my opinion, the only reason it wasn't so popular is, number one, it was too repetitive. It was very repetitive to the point where a lot of the missions you're doing are very similar. I think a lot of people don't like that kind of repetitive nature. Number two, it came out way too late after the movie. The movie came out in early, 2015, 2016? I think it was 2015, but it could have been 2016. And then the game came out in like September, so you're talking like a 6-month gap. So there was really no opportunity to capitalize on the movie anymore. And then lastly, it came out the same time as Metal Gear Solid 5. So Metal Gear Solid 5 pretty much destroyed it in popularity. No one cared about Mad Max because everyone was playing and talking about MGS5. It's just bad timing. And it's a shame that, that happened. Because in my opinion, Mad Max was actually a really good game. And I enjoyed playing it. I really did. I did a full playthrough. I really liked it. But hey, if you're a PS Plus member and, obviously you're looking for a fun new game this month, and Mad Max is the free game for PS Plus, definitely play it. It's certainly not a waste of time. Let's put it that way. It was a fun game. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $150 tip from SPK Ball Pit. Thank you very much. Very, very much for that contribution. That's going to help tremendously. And as I said, that's going straight to my taxes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, happy early birthday, Phil. I'm doing this now because I have too much going on with school this week. Guess he can't attend later this week. That's still cool. Been a fan for a long time. Just figured I'd tell you to keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much, SPK Ball Pit. You are very much appreciated. Thank you for your help. And good to hear that you have enjoyed my stuff for years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Very nice. And shout out to Level Up Gamer, who also cheered again and said, those are great points I didn't consider. Thanks. So he's talking in regards to the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, what version he should get. So there you go. All right. I think we're good to go. In regards to shout-outs, I think now I've covered everything. All right. Thank you guys for being patient. We're now going to begin with Far Cry 5 gameplay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Again, it's going to be 4+ hours of Far Cry 5 on stream. And we're going to see how far we can get in Faith's region. Maybe we can even finish it and head on to Joseph's. We'll see. There's potential. Maybe I could finish this game by the end of the week. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how things go. So, hey, I'm enjoying myself. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's get started. Here we go.